Riding in the rain. What tips have I got for you today? A couple maybe. What's up YouTube? I've taken a break here in this canopy away from yet another shower in the rainiest May I can remember here in the south of England. So I thought I'd pull the camera out and give you some of my tips that I use for surviving extremely wet rides. And as somebody that doesn't own a turbo trainer and doesn't enjoy training indoors, I'm kind of stuck with the outdoors, which is good because I love the outdoors, but it does mean when the weather is consistently wet, I've got to prepare for it one way or another. So here's my tips. Number one, wear waterproofs. Yeah, in the UK we can kind of get away with doing that because the temperatures are always pretty cold, especially when it rains. If it's 15 degrees or above, you're probably not going to want to wear waterproofs because you're just going to sweat out underneath. In here, in these temperatures, today it's about 11 degrees, and that's not as warm as it gets, but it's pretty warm for the UK. But I'm still perfectly comfortable wearing full waterproof top and shorts. 2, get a waterproof jacket with a hood that goes under your helmet like I am modelling here. It keeps the rain off the back of your neck, running down the back of your jacket and soaking you out underneath anyway, so it's definitely worth doing. Roadies, don't get hung up on the fact that you're going to lose your aero gains. Just get over it and go out and ride your bike. Tip number 3, waterproof shorts. These are from Endura. They're absolutely brilliant. If nothing else, they keep your chamois bone dry, which after an hour on the bike with rain smashing up off your rear wheel into your backside, even with an arse saver, they're just a real lifesaver. So get yourself some nice waterproof shorts. They're brilliant. Tip number 4, keep your rides really easy when you're riding in the rain. That way you can temperature regulate better, you won't sweat out underneath your waterproofs, and you won't end up in that horrendous situation where you've got a waterproof on because it's raining outside and yet you're soaking wet under your waterproofs anyway. The quality of your jacket will of course help that. The better ones like this Gore trail jacket will breathe a bit more easily, but even then don't entirely believe the press. They don't breathe that well if you're really thrashing yourself up a hill. So try and keep your rides easy and temperature regulate. Tip number 5 maybe, whatever tip it is, get yourself some pretty good lights. He says with absolutely no lights on my bike today, but certainly when it is murky, chucking it down with rain, it's better to be seen on the road. Clearly a lot of drivers will have their windscreen wipers on, they'll be steaming up inside their cars, so get a really good bright light on the rear, if not on the front, definitely on the rear and the front if you can. Okay, I think that's the end of my tips. Keep your ride short, but don't stay indoors, because even on a rainy day like today, it's still absolutely beautiful to get out and clear your head and do some exercise in the great outdoors. I'm stood in stinging nettles talking to you. I'm just going to get back on my bike and ride, although this is a pretty big shower. I've thought of another tip. I've got some photochromatic Oakleys and I usually always wear them, and I didn't today, and I'm really regretting that because the amount of spray going up into my eyes. So get yourself some clear glasses, because it'll keep a lot of that road spray off your face, or at least out your eyes. And the key is not to take them off, but if you do take them off, don't, whatever you do, wipe them, because it's pretty much unrecoverable at that point. You just end up with really smeared, horrible glasses, and then you can't see anything. Unless anyone's got any other good tips, maybe some swimming goggles on a day like today. But there is blue sky coming.
Dream
Can confirm the sealskins have not kept my feet dry there. You definitely wouldn't want to do that on your nice bike, would you? Oh, there's another one to contend with.
Holding us closer. Ooh, we can see so clear. Ooh, we can see so clear.
See, it would have been so easy to bin this ride off. And now it's turned out quite nice. And I'll probably end up riding for longer than I thought I would. So don't let the forecast put you off. Just prepare for the worst and hope for the best. Hopefully, I've remembered to give you all the tips that I've got at the moment. If you've got something I haven't thought of, put it in the comments below. Somebody will find it useful, I've no doubt. In the meantime, whatever the weather, get out and ride. See you in the next one.